Okay, in this video I'm going to show how to use fit text to path to curve text like this. First thing that I'll use is my 3-point curve. I'm just going to click here, and holding control I'll drag to over to here, and then let go, and still holding control so that it constrains to bending it evenly. I will click right there. Okay, so I've got my reference line, then I have to type in my text, so I'll type in Teddy A and choose a condensed font here. Okay, so now that I've got my font and my reference line, I can right click and drag. Oops, sorry, I'll turn this off. Okay, so I can right click and drag this up, and once my cursor is over that line, I can let go and say fit text to path, and that'll throw it onto the path. Then I can click and drag it anywhere along that path that I want to. So I can drag it there, resize the text to fit. There we go. So you can see that it's not fitting exactly to the original, and that's because my line here probably doesn't match exactly. So if I wanted to bend this around, I could actually change that curve to match that original there better. And that would get us a little bit closer to the original there. Okay, so for the second line of text, you do the same thing, but you have to do it as its own line. So I type in July 21st, 1923. Once again, convert it to condensed. And this time, instead of right click and dragging, I'm just going to go up to text, say fit text to path, and then you just hover over the path you want to fit it to, and click. Once you click, it snaps it to that path, and then you can drag it down. I'm going to change my kerning here. Clicking it here, I'll hold down shift while I pull apart, and that will give me more space between the dates and the names. As I drag it, you'll see a red line. That red line means I'm then on center. I'm centered on my piece anyway. Click and drag. So slow it even more. I'm just holding down shift as I drag so that it will give me more space between those. Okay, so I've got my reference line, and if I move that line, the text will move with it. Teddy is attached to it already, and July is attached to it, but they're attached separately. If I had that text as two lines together and tried to do it, it wouldn't have worked. So you have to do it individual lines. But anyway, that's how you do it. You can also hide this reference line if you just click on it. You can right click. That way it hides it, and nobody will be able to see that it's even there. But like I said, you can adjust that reference line as well. Bend that however you want it to bend. So if I'm trying to fill in a final date, then I'll just type in that final date. 2015, something like that. And I could either right click and drag it up here. Actually, right clicking and dragging is not going to do it. It's not going to pop it up since there's already text fit to that path. So in this case, I'd have to go up to text, fit text path. And I can just drag it down. Now this text, had I beforehand told this text to be centered, it should have moved out on center, but that's okay. I'll just scoot it back over. There we go. So now we've got our text. You can also, once you're done, you can go up to Object, say break compound object down each part. That way it breaks it apart from that line, and you can delete that line. However, once that's done, you can't really edit it anymore along that line, so I usually don't do that until the very end when I'm getting ready to plot.